You know how we learned speaking Hindi very frequently? When we were age of 3, 4 and 5-year old, we were only listening Hindi words from your parents, sibling and people. But on the time we were not speaking, but your mind subconsciously capturing those words and putting you in your mind. After that we start speaking those words. So in the same way we can deal with English also. So today I have one story which is very inspiring, emotional and sad. And the title of the story is The Bone-Chilling Story of Indian Soldiers Who Died for Our Country. Today we all are living happily because of soldiers. To save our lives, they sacrifice their lives. To make sure we all sleep peacefully, they sacrifice their sleep. Sometimes I feel the most underrated job in India is the Indian Army job. In some part of India, people don't even give respect to them. I feel very sad whenever I hear disrespecting word towards them. Soldiers are true Indian heroes. However, media and people give more importance to real heroes rather than to the real Indian heroes. It's time to salute the Indian heroes whose heart is filled with courage. Here are some inspiring stories of the Indian soldiers who died for our country. Number 1. Subedar Yogendra Singh Yadav, the man who destroyed enemies by sustaining 12 bullet wounds. At age of 19, Yogendra Singh Yadav received the Padam Veer Chakra Award on 4th July 1999 during Kargil War. The courageous and brave soldier volunteered to capture the three strategic bunkers on the Tiger Hill situated at 16,500 feet high cliff face. During the mission, he was hit by many bullets, but he still kept climbing and reached at the top of cliff. He completed his mission by killing 4 Pakistani soldiers and destroyed 2 bunkers, even in the state of injury and immense pain. Yes, for him, security of the nation is important than his personal safety. Yadav said, I had sustained 12 bullet wounds on my arm, legs, and enemy soldiers also took an aim at my chest and fired a bullet, but it ricocheted off the RS-5 coins I had kept in my pocket. The god kept me alive so that I could share the tale of valor of 6 of my fellow colleagues who martyred. Number 2. Brigadier Muhammad Usman, the man who chose to stay with Indian Army. Born in Bibipur, Uttar Pradesh, he joined Indian Army in 1934. Even he had option to choose become a chief of Pakistani Army during partition. He chose to stay with the Indian Army. He never got married and donated a large sum of money to needy children. While defending Zhang, he attended martyred on 3rd July 1984, just 12 days short of his 36th birthday. He was awarded Mahavir Chakra, India's second highest military decoration. His last word were, I am dying, but let not a territory we are fighting for all. Number 3. Rifleman Yashwant Singh Rawat, the hero of 1962 Indo-China War. In 1962 war, the soldiers were asked to vacate their post due to the heavy casualty, but Yashwant Singh continued to fight. Yashwant Singh alone held a post and did firing from the different bunkers. He killed more than 300 Chinese soldiers. Yes, he was alone rifleman who opposed them. When he sensed that he was about to be captured, he shot himself with the last bullet rather than he captured by the Chinese force. He was posthumously decorated with a Mahavir Chakra. The Indian Army continued to treat Yashwant Singh with the fanfare of servicing officer, and his shoes are regularly polished. Number 4. Major Ramaswamy Parmeswaran. Even though he was shot in the chest, he killed enemy soldiers. Since Bahubali, the beginning, movie was seen is inspired by these real heroes. After returning from Sri Lanka operation, Parmeswaran was shot in the chest. In spite of being badly injured, he snatched the rifle from the militant and killed him. Yes, this is the real incident, not the movie. Even though he felt his own demise near, he continued to shout orders and command his soldiers. He continued motivating his soldiers, because of which Indian soldiers killed five militants and discovered two rocket launchers. He was posthumously awarded by Paramveer Chakra, the highest military honor India. The Major Parmeswaran did not get any compensation and honor because the operation in Sri Lanka were considered sensitive, and all political party in the state openly opposed the development of Indian army unit there at the time. Number 5. Major General Ian Cardozo, the man who cut his own leg with the kukri after stepping on a landmine in 1971 war. In 1971 war with Pakistan, Major stepped on the landmine during the war, which led to injury in his leg. When the doctor could not cut his leg, he cut off his own leg with the Gorkha knife. Yes, and it's not that everyone can do. He defeated many two-legged soldiers in spite of his physical injuries and became the first Indian officer in Indian Army to command an infantry battalion. Let's salute to these brave sons of India for whom the country was the first priority. If you have heard any other soldier story of Indian soldiers, share us in the comment box. Spread the bravery of a real heroes of the nation by sharing his with many people. Do you? There are war-wounded Indian soldiers who inspired many youngers to join military. Indian Army goes through all the hard stuff to protect the nation. Lot of time they got serious injured despite losing a part of body. This is not easy to do for even a single man. So please always respect Indian Army. Jai Hind and thank you so much.